Ross, how are you?
I'm very well, thanks.
Good. Stitches, it's brilliantly, beautifully bonkers.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
How would you describe it to someone?
I would describe it as Freddy Krueger meets the Chuckle Brothers. That's how I describe it. Yes, it's the sort of thing where you're laughing at stuff which you'll find yourself laughing your head off at things you shouldn't be laughing at, and you'll be horrified by funny things. It mixes and matches between horrendous horror and proper laugh out loud funny, you know.
Absolutely, and very beautifully done. But the interesting thing is, of course, that you've, I'm sure, been offered many roles over the years to act, and yet this is your kind of big acting debut. What was it about this that made you decide to kind of, step out and go, yeah, I'll take this?
Well, this has sort of got everything. This is the sort of film that I would go and see. Right. And the problem with comedians acting is that either you do something very serious and you say, right, forget about all the comedy stuff, put that out of your mind, and then do a very serious role. And I think the slight problem with that is, especially if it's your first movie, is that people see you on stage and that's what they like about you on stage, and then all of a sudden you're something that's completely different. Yeah. And if they're not laughing, if it's not a comedy, then you're in this weird sort of area, or what they want you to do is they want you to take your personality and put that into a film, and then you end up getting into this weird thing of like, you just play yourself, but you just happen to have a costume on. Whereas this, it's so far removed from, it's still funny, but at the same time, I could be really serious, take it really seriously, but it's a really serious character doing serious things, but actually they're hilarious. It's that, because it's like a black comedy. Yeah. It's the sort of thing where it's almost like the more serious it gets, the funnier it becomes. So it was the perfect mix for me. So and also I got to spend an hour and a half every day in prosthetic makeup,
which must be great.
Yeah,
right?
and bringing it down as well. Rather than being sort of rather than making this big kind of doing what I do on stage, it's sort of more fun to kind of do something that's so completely removed from that.
Definitely. Yeah. So are you saying then that traditionally you're not kind of dressed up as a clown shagging birds in a caravan?
Oh no, don't get me wrong. I mean, I won't actually go on stage until I've had sex with at least one woman in a caravan out the back of the theatre in full clown makeup while smoking. So yeah.